Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here, back with some more Cook Serve Delicious. So, a couple days ago, off camera, I funded a project for a gigantic fish statue. What this does is it makes customers a lot more patient. I think that's pretty useful. Crazy Dave's got a bet for me. Can't make more than $100 in tips today. Oh my gosh. Huh. That's a tricky one. I don't think I normally make that much money in tips. Maybe if I put on a bunch of big tip items. Okay, we'll try this out. Try this out and see if we can succeed. More as a challenge than because it's actually useful. Oh, $250 from a valued customer. Hooray. This is salad and baked potato. No thanks. Okay, let's see what has the big tipper $sign. So the steak, kebab, hamburger, bananas Foster, and soup. Now this chicken does not, so what else can I put on? Pizza, sushi. Let's do sushi. This is a good excuse to use sushi. So I bought pizza and pasta. I'll mention that right now. The reason for that is that they've got this competition thing. So I have a feeling it's going to be used later in the events, so I want to learn how to make them. So we're going to have a day where pizza is the special of the day, and we're going to have a day where pasta is the special of the day to try to get myself to learn how to do them right. I need to make something else the daily special because I believe steak was my daily special yesterday. Let's go ahead and make it, oh, bananas Foster. Well, no, wait, I should make it, well, it doesn't matter what it is. Actually, it does, because I want it to be something that costs a lot, so I get a lot in tips. So I want it to be either the soup or the hamburger. Well, the soup is a bit ambitious, so let's just make it the hamburger. Okay, smelliness in a bad order. Okay. All right, let's see if we can make $100 in tips. That seems like a lot, even with every single food item on the menu being a big tipper item. Bananas Foster is such a cool dish. So most of the food items that I have not bought are because they don't have a very high selling price, and it's just not really worth my time. But maybe I should try some of them out at some point, just so we can see what all the different mechanics of the game are. I don't know. I don't actually know if you have to put the rum on after the bananas. Maybe you can put that on earlier and flambe it, but I don't want to mess with a good thing. So I just always put the bananas, the rum, and the flambe, and then hit enter really quickly. It does require some speediness there. I don't know how much leeway you have for letting the butter and the sugar burn like that. If you get a bananas Foster rum flambe order, and you forget to put the rum on and flambe it, it becomes a bad order. Not even just average, so you have to be a little bit careful with that. Meat, cheese, pickles. Well, I've so far made a grand total of $0 in tips. O-R-O-R-G-K-G-M. Meat, lettuce, bacon, cheese, tomatoes, pickles. I normally don't really pay attention to tips. I don't really care that much about it. But now, of course, that there's a bet on for $600. Well, it's a $300 bet, but I've already paid my... What? What did I do wrong? Oh, I have no idea what I did wrong there. Oh god, flush the toilet before it disappears. Cheese, Swiss cheese. So, this is the problem with having shish kebabs and soup on the same menu. I just do not get a break here. Ugh. Hanging on for dear life. Still not making any tips. I think I've gotten a single tip all day. Only messed up one order, I believe. Okay. I'm annoyed about that. I'm annoyed about that sushi. I don't know what I did wrong there. I mean, I must have done something wrong, clearly. The game's not bugged. But, What did I do wrong? Oh, Jesus Christ, are you goddamn kidding me? Jesus! What was wrong there? Okay, wait, that was a tomato. Fuck, I messed up. I messed up. I put a tomato on there. Okay. Okay. Something's going on with those sushis. Row? Oh, row is E? Oh, 1, 2, 3. Those are all ebbies. Oh my god. Oh my god. So sushi is one of those things where if you mess it up, even in one single way. Oh my god, that's meat instead of chicken. Oh my god. This is like the worst day I think I've ever had playing this game, other than like, you know, when I first started. Okay, I'm just gonna not put the meat on. Oh my god, that's so you can actually cheat the system. Holy shit. You can actually cook a patty that you don't need and then not put it on the hamburger and still get a perfect order. That's awesome. Okay, pineapple, onion, pineapple, red pepper, green pepper, chicken, meat, tomato. That's good to know. Not that you necessarily need to do that. Doesn't cost you any money, it seems. The game's not that well programmed. But still, good to know you can beat murder there, or not beat murder, get away with murder. I think that's the only thing in the game that I can think of where you can actually make a mistake and still end up with the perfect order. Alright. That hearty meat soup is my bitch. Flambe this one. Oh god. I don't know if I did that right. I forgot about the onions at the end there. It's sneaky when they put the item Ebi, Toro, Tuna, Salmon, 1, 2, 3. Oh god, kebab's burning. Well, at least I got the sushi order done correctly. Who would have thought that was my nemesis? Another one done right. Wow, go me. Rice, seasoning, potatoes, celery, beans with an E. Row is R. Gotta get these burgers before they burn. Have I gotten a single tip all day? I mean, yes, I made a mess of some sushi orders, but still. I don't see why that would mean that people who liked what they got wouldn't tip me a little bit. Doopity boop doop boop. So 5 bad orders, $84 in tips. I didn't really notice this happening. Maybe if some of these had been good or perfect, I would have gotten more tips. But yeah, that's a really tough bet. You pretty much have to have a perfect day or get very lucky. But I had everything with super high menu price and high tipper perk and still only got $84 in tips. All right, Dave, you got me this time. Crazy Jane wants another date. Okay, so this was off camera. I started dating Crazy Jane. Is it Crazy Jane or just Jane? Did I insert the Crazy Jane? No, Crazy Dave. Jane is just Jane. She likes soup. And yeah, all these dates appear to be the exact same damn thing. There's another Iron Cook challenge. All right, sweet. Well, we'll go ahead and do that. But first, let's fix up the daily menu. Oh my God, that's a lot of freaking stuff. So we'll put everything back on that we can. Oh yes, I want to now learn how to do pasta and pizza. So we'll start with pasta. I'll put lobster on here. I could put on like some sort of easy food just to make the day easier for me, so I can focus on learning pasta. But no, we'll put lasagna on and make a bunch of money. Can I upgrade the pasta? Sure can. Oh yeah, I can upgrade pasta. White sauce, spices, and 6 new recipes. Okay, great. Can I upgrade it some more? I actually can. Wow, I've been really passing on a lot of pasta upgrades, apparently. And I can upgrade it all the way to the top. This is not... Don't try this at home, kids. Don't upgrade it all the way and then expect to be able to do it without failing horribly. But there we go, we got the pasta thing. And now, let's go to extra events, go back to the Iron Cook studio, see what the next thing is. Italian challenge. Well, pastas, lasagnas, and wine. I'm already good at lasagna. Wine takes 0 skill, just a bunch of button mashing. So with pasta, you have to boil the raw pasta, much the way that you have to boil the lobster for lobster. And you have to press this wine a bunch of times. Oh my god, this is actually a little bit scary. So, red sauce, red peppers, mushrooms, and onions. Red sauce, meatballs, chicken, bacon. I know those buttons. Looks like the lasagna is cheap. What? Oh no! I pressed 7 instead of 8. Fuck my life. So with wine, you have to make sure you select the right wine. Obviously, once you start opening it, you're fucked. Wow. Cheese sauce, chicken, bacon. Just cheese sauce, okay. Kind of sucks that I screwed something up in the first wave, but maybe again, we'll find out. You know, the silver lining will be we'll learn a little bit more of the game's mechanics. We'll find out if you, like, what happens if you mess up one of these events, if you're just fucked for life, or if you can try again. I mean, it'd be unrealistic to let you try again, but I hope they do let you try. Cheese sauce, red peppers, mushrooms, spinach, onions, okay. Cheese sauce, meatballs, chicken, bacon, red peppers, mushrooms, spinach, onions, oh my god. White sauce, chicken, bacon, peppers, mushrooms, spices. We need to friggin' boil this pasta. Oh god. White sauce, meatballs, chicken, bacon, mushrooms. Red sauce, meatballs, chicken, bacon, peppers, mushrooms, spinach, onions. That's burning. Red sauce, meatballs, chicken, bacon, red peppers, mushrooms, spinach, onions. Red sauce and meatballs. Man, why couldn't I have had more of those? Oh, Jesus. Cheese sauce, meatballs, chicken, bacon, peppers, mushrooms, spinach, onions. Alright, so we've got our 2 failures. If I fail any more, it's over. Oh, I see. So they do bring out the meaty Rome lasagna, or the upgraded lasagnas eventually. Right, got lucky on that one. Got the classic. That's easy. This is a pretty difficult challenge, but it might have been easier if I had learned how to do pasta earlier and had the ingredients more memorized. Of course, one of the problems was just pushing the wrong damn button, and that was sad. Kasu Marzu. So now we actually have 5 wine selections. You can see the wine says 2 out of 5. It's a little bit scary. Boil raw pasta. Okay, deck your vineyards. This is the most expensive one, if I'm not mistaken. And I wasn't. Cheese sauce, red peppers, mushrooms, onions. Boil some raw pasta. Elk. Which one's that? The 4th one? Yeah. Okay, that's 5. Red peppers, spinach. I don't know what spices is. I is for spices? Okay. White sauce, red peppers, mushrooms, spinach, onions. Man, that is like, honestly, I feel just as hard as lasagna. So many different ingredients. But I guess you don't have to do any chopping, you don't have to do any layering. So in that way it's easier than some of those things. Green sauce and meatballs? Green sauce. Okay, I got very lucky here with those recipes being very easy ones. Red sauce and meatballs, okay, another stroke of good fortune. Red sauce, red peppers, spices, tomatoes, another pretty easy one. Let's boil this, boil that. White sauce, chicken, spinach, easy enough. Oh, that's actually ready to go. Red sauce, red peppers, spices, tomatoes, another fairly easy one. Man, I got that like hard wave where it's just like a bunch of hard ones in a row. Cheese sauce, meatballs, chicken, bacon. Wow, I got 2 early failures, but I managed to hang on. So, great, that was pasta. And now, we'll go back. Bananas. Oh, I could do this! I could actually do this. But 46 perfect combos is very difficult. I haven't really been doing that well lately. Well, let's see. Are kebabs... Where the hell are the kebabs? They're here. They got menu rot. So does the bananas foster. Shoot, so I got that bet that I can actually do on a day when I'm menu rotting. I could do it. It would just be minus 10% buzz. Not the end of the world. But yeah, I don't need money. I've got 9,000 bucks. It's fine. We'll just start the new day. with pasta as my daily special. We're learning pasta. I think in this case, knowledge for me is more valuable than money. Okay, another one of these days. Oh man, the dishes. The only problem with those dishes is that going back to the olden days, like if I were to ever start a new game where you have 6 dishes to... Oh fuck, I pressed lasagna! I pressed 2 instead of 1. Ah, Jesus. Going back to the old days where you had to do 6 dishes, and each one was like 3 swipes back and forth, that's gonna be so difficult. Oh my god, I cannot believe I made a mistake right there. That's kind of embarrassing. Well, it's a good thing I didn't take up that bet. It would only be harder if I had the kebabs. So if I don't make it with what I have here, I certainly wouldn't have made it with the kebabs on the menu. Well, not certainly, but likely, shall we say. I just pressed 2 instead of 1. It's one of those mistakes. Okay, so let's boil some raw pasta. You know, pasta really annoyed me the first time I tried it, but now it's alright. I mean, there's a big ingredient list, but I find that playing with some other foods has actually helped me get the hang of it, because, for example, red peppers, spinach, spices, tomatoes only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh god, I just tenderized it 7 times, guys. I tenderized it 7 times. I don't know what to do with myself. Well, it just sucks when you know you messed it up and you have to just wait for it to finish cooking and you know it's going to be a bad order. Yeah. Tenderize it 1 time too many and it's just all over. 2 sauce chicken bacon. So as I was saying, you know, for the pasta, you know, the fact that, for example, chicken... What did I do wrong? The fact that chicken is a K, you know, that doesn't bother me because I'm used to that. That happens in other recipes as well. C is apparently a popular letter. And when they say tender exactly 6 times, they are not fucking around with the word exactly. Easy lasagna there. Okay, so there's my date. Let's go ahead and make sure we do this right. She got barista soup last time as well, though I'm sure it's a coincidence. Oh god, white sauce, meatballs, chicken, bacon, mushrooms. I need to not burn this pasta. Red sauce, meatballs, chicken, bacon, peppers, mushrooms, spinach, onions. Mushrooms being a U, for example, is also something I'm used to. So it doesn't throw me as much as it might once have done. Spinach, spices, tomatoes only. What did I do wrong? Did I burn the pasta? Did I cook it for too long? It's possible I don't know the letters as well as I think I do, and I just pressed the wrong letter. I wasn't looking at the menu. I was being all professional about it. Well, I messed up enough pastas that I'm pretty sure I would not have succeeded at that 46 combo bet. That's for sure. Even accounting for the fact that my ingredient or my menu would have been different. It's the pastas themselves that I was screwing up, not the things that are replacing the banana sauce and the kebabs. Can't believe I tenderized the chicken 7 times. Okay, red sauce, bacon, spices. That. Chicken, mixed rice, ham, potatoes, cheese. That's a very intuitive recipe. When it says hearty meats, you know, you kind of get a sense of what to put in. Hearty things like potatoes, cheese, and of course all the meats and rice. Not bouillon cubes and spices, you know what I mean? Right, cheese sauce, red peppers, mushrooms, spinach, onions. Got that right. I remember those ingredients. Alright, red sauce, bacon, spices. Got the easy soup. It's just 4 letters. The rice, the 1 bean soup is also an easy one. Oh my gosh. There is a lot of soup here, and a lot of pasta. Which is thematic, but difficult. When you have all this pasta boiling, it's quite challenging, because I find that pasta takes longer to finish, unless you get a lucky recipe, than hamburgers do. So it's much scarier for me to have a bunch of pasta than it is for me to have a bunch of hamburgers in play. Or a bunch of lobsters. Any of those two-part, of the two-part foods, I think that the kind of foods that you have to cook, and then cook first, and then do stuff to it. I think pasta's the hardest. But maybe that's just because I'm the least familiar with it. Lots of people want the meaty Rome lasagna today. I'll give you some of my meaty lasagna. Yeah, thanks. That's what I ordered. Boopity boop boop. Season. White sauce, red peppers, mushrooms, spinach, onions. Maybe I pressed a key and it did nothing because I pressed the wrong letter. Like I might have pressed M for mushrooms or something, and it wouldn't have done anything. Or I could have put meatballs on, I guess. Right, so let's boil the pasta and then text with the girlfriend. Oh, you're so amazing. This is so stupid. Oh god, I need to do the dishes. I also need to do the trash, and my pasta's burning! Red sauce, meatballs, chicken, bacon, peppers, mushrooms, spinach, onions. That was right. I memorized those ingredients. Go me. I guess a pro player would look at the recipe name before they boil the pasta. So they can be prepared for to do things. So that one I think was like a veggie pasta of some kind. Garlic and cocktail. So red peppers, spinach, spices, tomatoes, and dry veggie pasta. Alright. $48 in tips. I did not do a good job there. Still made, you know, 1,300 bucks. Alright, we'll do one more day in this video. Ooh, your video revenue. $20, really? $20. That's great. Steak upgrade. Oh my god, there's a steak upgrade? I didn't realize I didn't have that upgraded all the way. 3,500 to see hickory salt and 2 recipe cards. Well, this is actually going to be legitimately tricky now, but Jesus Christ, for $40 a pop, that's worth it. Okay. So we're going to take the pasta off, and we're going to put the pizza on. Let's see, how much can I upgrade my pizza? A lot, it seems. Now, if I upgrade it again, I'm going to be down to below 2,000 bucks. My worry is that if another, like, funding project comes along, I won't have enough money to fund it. And so I'm actually going to hold off on this last level. Well, let's see. I'll be down to 1864. I'll make, like, 1,200 bucks. I'll go up above 3,000. So far, the most expensive project was 3,000, but what if, like, a $5,000 project comes along? Yeah, learning about how to do pizza is not going to be worth missing out on one of those. On one of the projects, because I really do like those. So let's put pizza now. Oh, I already have pizza there. Let's put pizza there. Let's put steak on so we can learn steak as well. Let's take lobster off. Oops, what am I doing? Let's take off lobster. Let's put banana Fosters on. We'll leave the shish kebabs out of it for now. Let's just keep things as easy as I can. Got my classic trio of meats. These are things I pretty much anytime I start the game, I'd probably buy these 3 things up front. They're just so good. So got some comfort going along with my pizza. And what is this? Chicken lasagna baked potato. Ah, fuck that. All right. Let's learn pizza. Ah, starting off with a classic steak. Any day that starts off with a classic steak is a day that you just got a good feeling about. Right from the get-go, am I right? Oh, Louisiana Delight, I haven't seen this in a while. Chicken, meats, rice, barbecue, seasoning, bacon. Still a little bit sluggish on that one, but not too bad. Tomato sauce, cheese, pepperoni. Okay, I think that's actually, that didn't, the pizza has several, or 2 pages of items. Tomato sauce, cheese, pepperoni, bacon, and then onions are N. Ugh, N for onions, I guess that makes sense. I got that pizza right. Still, I think the recipes for pizzas I've been getting have been pretty easy so far. Okay, cheese pizza, thanks. I haven't really had to delve into the like extra ingredient pages much. Also have not seen the new hickory steak recipe, but you know, it took me a while when I upgraded steak to the previous level before I saw the smoky recipes, just because there's so many different steak combinations, you're not likely to see one if there's only like 2 new ones. But we'll see it eventually. It's not something I'm worried about. At least the new ingredient is hickory, which starts with H, which is sensible. Tomatoes, cheese, anchovies. What's tomatoes? Oh, M is tomatoes? Oh, that's awkward. M for tomatoes, I'm not a big fan of. Tomato sauce, cheese, anchovies, ham, and mushrooms. I mean, I get it. I get why they did it. 4, 2, 3, tomato sauce, cheese. That's an easy one. So there are pizza recipes that are extremely easy. Some of them don't even require you to go into the other page, which I appreciate. Tomato sauce, cheese, ham, and pineapple. Okay, you have to be careful because P is pepperoni. You don't want to press P for pineapple. Pineapple is a P on the shish kebab. So I have to get used to the fact that pineapple is an I. Okay, here it is. Season, 2 hickory, and 1, 2, 3, 4 juice. Interesting. Not too bad. And it's chicken day. Chicken and steak. Just the classics here. Look at that classic steak. So classic, we're about to start playing some Beethoven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, season. Oh, now the tips are rolling in. Still, I'm not sure I've ever gotten $100 in tips. That bet by Crazy Dave, I'm sure it's not impossible, but boy is it difficult. I'm not 100% confident I did that pizza correctly. We'll see. I did. So the pizza, so far my impression is that while it does have a lot of ingredients, and it has 2 pages of them, and some of the names are kind of confusing, like the fact that the tomatoes are a different letter and the pineapples are a different letter. What are tomatoes? M for tomatoes. You know, what I really don't like about M for tomatoes is that in a lot of other recipes, M is meat. So I don't like pressing M for tomato for anything else. But I do understand that tomato sauce should really be T. I can appreciate why they did that. It just makes it difficult. That's all. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, it's got a lot of ingredients. Some of them have really odd letters, especially not just the fact that giving everything that you've got doubled. Wow, that's a really weird instruction. Everything that you've got, it says everything that you've got, but no citrus. That's weird. Okay, olives and onions is O-N. I see. Tomato sauce, cheese, sausage, mushrooms, olives and onions. Tomato sauce, cheese, ham, pineapple. What did I do? Oh, I guess there's something wrong with that pizza. Tomato sauce, cheese, pepperoni, sausage, bacon. So yeah, pizza, it has a lot of ingredients. Some of them are weirdly named, not just because, oh god. Actually, that's an easy one. That's a pretty easy one. You just need to learn that you don't put citrus on it. But other than that, it's fine. You just don't put citrus on it. Once you know that, it's a really easy one. Okay, I'm trying to finish this thought I have about pizza, but you know, stuff keeps happening. Pizza has difficult ingredients. Not just on its own, but in relation to the fact that a lot of the ingredient names are different from the way they are in other recipes. But it is compensated for by the fact that a lot of the recipes are actually pretty easy. Many of them don't even like go into that second page. Tomato sauce, cheese, pepperoni, sausage, bacon, anchovy, salmon, tomatoes. M for tomatoes. I messed up that soup apparently. Embarrassing. I think that was like the easy soup. It was just the rice soup. Shame on me and my family. Yeah, I like that recipe. It's one of the new ones. And oops, I did U, which is something that I don't want. I should have pressed M. No, wait. I did U for mushrooms. Then I pressed M. Oh, I think U was correct, but M was incorrect. Well, whatever. It was definitely not a perfect day. Anyway. So, actually, only 3 average orders. I'm impressed with myself. And 94 bucks in tips. 1,600 bucks made on the menu. Great. Okay, we're going to pause it here, folks. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, do please like and or subscribe. And if you want to stick around, let's go ahead and read our emails here. Ooh, food sanitation. So my saving up my money, did it matter? Yeah, so 3,000. I would have had it had I upgraded the pizza, but still, it's nice to play it safe. What is this? Scientists in the field of sanitation, I feel like there can be much more work done today about being able to have more sanitary food. I want to improve researching your food menu and providing you with a cleaner way of storing and preparing foods. Your ED safety inspector will be much more lenient in your safety inspection, such as allowing 3 strikes instead of 2 for failing a test. Wait a minute. I don't actually care about this. I like never fail those safety inspections. I guess I could do this, and then in case the game gets harder later on, no, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna fund 750. So what happens if you choose the lesser option is that there's only a percentage chance of the project being funded, but if it does get funded, you know, you've spent a lot less money. So I will fund it. I have a 70% chance of getting this thing, and if I don't get it, it's not the end of the world. So here's a safety inspection, menu rot. 30x combo with steaks and chicken breasts on your menu. Well, I do that every day, buddy. We'll just pass that along. I'm not even gonna do a camera for that. It's a pretty easy bet. All right, folks, thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Take care.